Turd Podcast, episode 224, Lamar. We have a very special guest.
Well, Joe, we have the director of the latest movie that we basically reviewed, Easter, Bloody Easter, Miss Diane Foster. How are you doing today?
I am awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here to chat with you.
Let's get it started because we have seen this movie. We don't think of blood and guts and stuff like that with Easter, but you brought it into this amazing film that we watched. What was the inspiration for it?
The inspiration was really about carving our own lane. There aren't a lot of Easter horror films. So, we knew that and we wanted to essentially capitalize on that. Quite honestly, we were like, we are in our own lane here because there aren't a lot of films like that. And I wanted to make a film that everyone could enjoy with their families and that was funny. And it really is a comedy horror. And I wanted to, take people away for an hour and a half and entertain them. Like life is hard, and we should have a good time when we're watching a film. And I really wanted to do that. I wanted people to laugh and enjoy themselves and really look to this film as something that they could enjoy every Easter, and really get into it. We have a lot of characters that are so fun, and the costumes are very clear, and I'm like, these are great, people you can even dress up as. So it was very intentional, and we hope that audiences love it as much as we loved making it. It was so much fun.
Well, I really enjoyed the jackalope element. That was something we talked about in our review. Did you do any research on jackalopes? Do you have a background with the jackalope?
That's so funny. So we definitely did do some research on jackalopes. It's, obviously American folklore, and we thought because the film takes place in Texas that would be really fun to explore. We don't have jackalopes in films, really. Like he deserves his day. So no more discrimination against jackalopes. So we wanted to give him an opportunity to shine, and we thought it would be really fun that like he has this whole bunny army and that, he's the one orchestrating all of this. And we looked at a lot of specifically for the way that he looked. I worked with my special effects team who are all very, very talented. And we looked at all kinds of like weird, wacky, like deer bunnies online.
Yeah.
And so that inspiration was like, I really wanted him to be like hilarious, but also scary at the same time. He has to have sort of both of those elements and also gigantic. So he's at almost 8 feet tall,
Oh,
in the film between the person who's playing him and then the head itself, plus the ears and the antlers. So he's a big dude.
So did you have to find like a different act? So you had to find like maybe, I don't know, like a person that's over 6 feet tall. Like, was that hard, or was it just the same actor that was same height and everything?
No, so it was very difficult actually because we wanted to. Jamie Klein plays the jackalope in the film. His physical body he plays, and Miles Cooper is the voice of the jackalope. So it's
Mhm.
actually two different people essentially playing him. Jamie is a monster actor, like he's a character actor. He does a lot of stuff at like Universal, that kind of stuff. So I needed somebody who had a very physical ability, because he needs to jump, he needs to hop, he needs to run. Those are things that a jackalope does. So we needed to make sure that the character himself it was an actor who was comfortable doing that with a very heavy suit on and also a head that was heavy as well.
Right.
So I mean, he was like a sauna in there. We also happened to be filming it in August in Los
Mm.
Angeles, and it's hot as heck here. So,
Yeah.
those were things that we really took into consideration. We made sure that obviously it was safe for him. That every whatever 20 minutes or so, that we did take off the head, that we had ice packs for him, fans, all that kind of stuff, so that he could continue, bringing the goods and the magic that he brought to it.
Well, aside from the jackalope, we really appreciated the practical effects bunnies. I think that was like the eyes and everything. That was probably our favorite. How was that going through that?
I'm so happy to hear that, because I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and like practical effects for me are everything. I'm like, that's what makes the magic of movies, is seeing that. It's the art of it. I love the bunnies, and I think that audiences are going to as well, because they're just so hilarious between their sounds and what they look like. And sort of just their overall attitude of just like, we're here, deal with it. I just love them so much. It was so much fun to create them. And again, very intentional of wanting to do all of that practically. I was like, there's no way that we're creating some CGI weird thing. Like, audiences will hate it. And I love horror comedy fans, and they deserve to have practical effects. I grew up watching Gremlins, like that kind of stuff is really important. So we had the most fantastic people make it. Jesse Velez of Raptor House Effects. He created the hand that you see in Wednesday on Netflix.
Okay.
He is so talented, and went to him, and he just had a ball making these. I mean, he was just like, these are one of the most fun things I've ever made. And a lot of them we had Little Jackie, who is sort of the main guy of the demons. We call him Little Jackie. He he was very specific, because he had a lot more of movement than the other ones had. The other ones were also, puppeteered, and a lot of them were actually done by Miles Cooper, who voiced the jackalope. So Miles did a lot of work on it. He voiced the jackalope. He played Eugene in the film, and he also was puppeteer for these. So he had a puppeteering background, so he felt it was great that he could bring, his expertise in that to it. And we had a blast. I still have all the demon bunnies, and they're hilarious and also cute, but also scary all at the same time.
Well, you should definitely keep them, because we're hoping for a sequel. But we have to ask. This is,
Yes.
It's a very scary Easter, movie. Do you have like any specific Easter like memories? Like, is this inspired from like a dream or something like that you had of like a scary bunny or something like that? Or are you just regular Easter and it's just meh? Yeah.
That's so funny. Traumatized by Easter.
Yeah.
No, I had a very relatively, normal childhood. Um, and so nothing crazy happened at Easter. I think the fun thing is exploring this holiday and what could be, specifically with all these events that go on at Easter. Easter is the time that you're getting together with your family, and you're creating, games like you're hiding eggs, the egg toss, egg on a spoon, the potato sack races. Those are all things that I did as a kid, and definitely during like church related functions and things like that. So we just thought, what a great opportunity. And very early on, I was like, I just imagine people in pastel covered in blood. And I could not think of anything more exciting than doing that. And so I really just wanted to explore that, and thought it would be a great opportunity, because all these people are coming together for Easter Palooza for them in this town, certainly of Texas. And I was like, this is a great opportunity for everything to just hit the fan. That like things are going to go absolutely wild and chaotic, because all of these people are together. So it was kind of just that perfect storm of wanting to do it. But yeah, nothing specific from my childhood. I think I just love to explore themes that you haven't really seen. And especially like with the church ladies, they're like, we all know those ladies. Like we all know one of those ladies. And I'm like, we need to see them running and, scared for their life from bunnies and being attacked by them. So that was so much fun to do.
Yeah, so the movie came out on the 26th, and it's available on all the VOD platforms. And also, I guess our last question, you have Wally Bird Productions. So what does the future hold? More horror? Are you going to do other things?
Yeah, so we have a lot going on at Wally Bird Productions, which is really exciting. We are definitely making another Bloody Easter movie. It's already in the works. It is called Easter Bloodier Easter.
Oh, of course. Yes.
and and we are going to explore where we go from where we've left off. I love films that are continuations of where we just were. And of course, we're going to dive a lot deeper into Jeannie's story. We're going to dive deeper into the whole entire, legend of the jackalope, if you will. So it's going to be really exciting. And we have a lot of fun, zany ideas. And I think because we are all like fans, the whole entire team of the genre itself, we want to make sure that this is a movie again made for the fans, and that it's something that they can enjoy and share and watch with their families again and again and again. And we really want to explore those things that are really haven't been done before, and make the fans proud. Like that's the biggest thing for me, is like I want audiences to just love this movie so much. So we're definitely bringing it back. I also have two other films, one that I'm directing and not acting in. It is a movie musical, and it's called SAT. It's about the SAT, stupid ass test. And
Yes.
it is it is, definitely about high schoolers and sort of that whole thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. The music is really amazing from that film. So we're in development on that. And then I have another comedy. I just love comedies, so I want to keep doing them. I have another one, and it is about three women. I'm acting in it and producing, and it's very a la Bridesmaids. It is called Got Daddy Issues. So yeah.
Awesome.
We're doing the thing. So a lot of really great stuff happening. And we champion filmmakers who are diverse. We champion female filmmakers. So we're going to keep doing that at Wally Bird Productions, both in front and behind the camera. So, please, your audience, I hope they reach out and follow me on social media and say hello and tell me how much they love the film and tell me what they think about it. I love feedback, and I love hearing from genre fans. They're my favorite in the whole wide world. So
Awesome.
can't wait to meet them all. Hopefully at a horror convention in the near future.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining us. So we got to let you go, but we appreciate it, and best of luck with you in the future in the film.
Thank
Easter
you so much.
Bloodier
And I
Easter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And I appreciate that you guys love the film so much, and your review. It really means a lot to me, that you enjoyed it so much. So thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace.